What's up, Knicks fans? I'm still riding that high from Saturday night all the way to Monday morning. Knicks took care of business in game one. 101-97. We beat the Cavs on the road. First time in like 20-something years. I'm just hyped, man. Hyped. You know, the fact that you had guys like RJ not having a great night offensively. IQ not putting up too much points offensively. Grimes doing the same. And the fact that we still were able to win. On top of Jalen Brunson only playing 9 minutes in that first half because of those 3 fouls. On top of Julius Randle coming back from an injury and playing less than the minutes and, breathing a little bit heavier than he normally would. These are all things that Knicks fans should look at and be like, wow, we have all of this going on and we still were able to get the win on the road. That's huge. That's huge. 3 fouls for Brunson in that first half, and he was only able to play 9 minutes. Randle, coming back from injury, no problem, still led the way. 16 points in that first half. Knicks were able to control. The first quarter, they were up 6. Second quarter, going into halftime, they were able to have the lead up to 5, 50-45. And although they weren't shooting very great whatsoever, I believe they shot about 28% from 3, they still were able to get it done. Points in the paint, second chance opportunities, rebounding, extra effort. They had 11 steals. I mean, these are the little things, the extra effort that I'm talking about. When I say the term extra effort, it encapsulates all the little things. It encapsulates the rebounding. It encapsulates getting out to the three-point line, giving guys a harder time letting that fly. It encapsulates getting your arms up in the passing lanes. It encapsulates giving extra effort in every step of the way. And when the Knicks do that, they're a force to be reckoned with, and you saw that in game one. They didn't even have to go off offensively for them to take the win. Brunson, right? He comes back in the second half and goes off. The guy put up only 4 points in that first half with those 3 fouls, but he came out in that second half and lit it up. He put up 23 points. Josh Hart, big piece to it, 17 and 10. The bench was huge. Bench was a plus 44 with 37 points. They outscored the Cavs by a wide margin. And again, I was told the bench doesn't matter, but it's just a piece to it, and there's so many more pieces to it. So for game 2, my whole thing is they don't need to change a game plan. If anything, Cleveland has to change their game plan, right? Cleveland's bench has to do better. The Knicks bench, which I was told did not matter, I was told it was not going to make an impact in the playoffs. It does make an impact. There's still 3-4 guys on the bench that are going to have to play in a given game. The fact that the Knicks have been playing with a playoff rotation for the last 4 or 5 months means that they're comfortable with it already. They're ready for it, right? Cleveland, you look at the starter minutes that those guys played. It was 43 minutes, 42 minutes, 40 minutes, 39 minutes, heavy minutes. Donovan Mitchell, 30 shots, right? The next 2 guys only had 13 shots each. That means Mitchell's getting the obviously the big brunt of the of the workload there. And for me, we just got to continue to shut him down and make other guys have to score. And that, to me, is exactly what the Knicks did in game 1, and they're going to look to do the same thing in game 2. The Cavs bench has to adjust, right? The Cavs offense, the Cavs defense has to adjust. They have to figure out how to be better. The Knicks, all the Knicks have to do is continue doing what they're doing. It's going to come naturally. They already, like I said, played that well without playing that well offensively and still got the win. So I don't see that trend going on throughout this series. I see our guys kind of settling down a little bit because that's what I look at it as. I look at it as just jitters, right? I mean, these guys coming back in the playoffs first time. Grimes first time in the playoffs. IQ obviously, Barrett's been there. It's like these are things that they kind of, you got to get through in that first game, right? Take a deep breath, go through it, understand the intensity. Game 2, come out ready to play. And yes, the Cavaliers have that a little bit also, but I feel like you saw that from the Knicks as well. So I'm looking for them to kind of come into game 2 and just continue to put that foot down and play Knicks basketball, right? Moving that ball, moving without the ball. The off-ball movement was so good, and that's going to continue to be, a plus for us. Continuing to have Jarrett Allen come outside the paint and then find guys cutting behind him. I mean, it just, I'm loving it. I'm loving the way that game 1 played out. I think that we have a great advantage. I think that the fact that the way the game 1 played out, it allows Knicks fans to kind of take a deep breath and say, all right, kind of feel like we have the upper hand right now. And that's not to say that you got to take game 2 lightly. That's just to say right now, I think that we do have the upper hand. And it's, man, how does that feel? How does that feel? I'm super psyched about it, man. I'm looking forward to game 2. If you're not going to game 3 and you're still going to be in the city, come down to Canal Street. There's a store called Seed No that my buddy Dom runs from the Knicks Wall. We're going to be doing a joint event with Slam Online. And the first 100 people in the store will be getting a free Slam magazine with Brunson on the cover. So definitely look to that. And then game 4, I'll be in the building. That's going to be a great time. We got content all day coming through, so keep an eye out for that. And that's what it is. Knicks, baby. We going 4-0. We going 5. And what are we doing in these playoffs? What are you guys thinking? I'm saying Knicks in 6. I'm going Knicks in 6. That's what I got. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, and let me know what you're thinking for game 2. How do you guys see that going down? I'll definitely talk to you guys soon. I'll be back on Wednesday. I'm out. Peace.